Hey guys, this is Eric, and today we're going to talk about gay dating standards. And a few weeks ago, someone made this tweet that went viral. He was expressing his frustration with dating. I guess something happened, but he was expressing how impossible gay dating standards are, and a lot of people were siding with him. But then a lot of people were against it and mocking him for the things that he said in the tweet. I do believe that dating is hard in general, like, whether you're straight or gay, it is hard to date and find a compatible partner that aligns with your long term goals. But I really want to talk about this tweet. And I also want to talk about gay dating in general and to know, like, what's the feeling? What's the overall feeling? Is gay dating impossible? That's what I want to know. So I'm going to read you the tweet. And it said, I honestly hate gay dating standards so much. I don't have a six pack or a jawline. I don't go gloving all the time. I don't listen to newer artists much. I don't have a skincare routine. I don't travel because I'm broke. I eat junk food. I'm a nerd. I like comics and video games. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. I think this is just an imperfect tweet. Like, some things don't make complete sense because I believe it was something in the spur of the moment. So we're not attacking this person that made this tweet. And I totally validate your feelings. I feel like sometimes it can be very frustrating to date in the gay sphere, and you can feel like, oh my God, am I enough? Like, am I enough for people in general? So totally not attacking you. I just want to dissect this and see what's the toxicity in the gay dating community. Okay. The first stage of dating is having an initial attraction. And we know that humans are shallow and superficial. We know this. There's studies, psychological studies about this. So the thing is, you're going to look at someone, you're going to find out if you like them, if you are into them, if you are attracted to them immediately, because everyone has a type that you react to positively. And you think, okay, this is beauty. This is amazing. I like this. So, whether it is a six pack and a jawline, which, let's face it, having a six pack, it's extremely hard. I heard the other day that it's easier to make $1 million in the United States than to have a six pack. That's how hard this is. This is a very high standard. And this is what I believe. I don't think that gay dating standards are impossible. I believe that some people in the gay community have extremely high standards. That's what I believe. So there's nothing wrong with wanting a six pack in your partner or a chiseled jawline. I think that everyone has a type and it's valid. It's completely valid that you want what you want and you like what you like. So, and for some people, they may not want someone with a six pack. Maybe they want someone that has higher body fat percentage. Someone that had like a more juicy butt, or someone that has a big dick. I feel like there's a lot of people that want different things. So having a type, there's nothing wrong about it. What you need to know is that people are looking for usually the same things that they have. So if someone has a six pack, it's kind of logical that they would want someone with a six pack that is at the gym and at that level of fitness. And I feel like that's normal. If you see someone with a six pack wanting someone with a six pack, I feel like that's okay. You know what? That's normal. That's natural. And that's great for them. I don't think that you having high standards means that you're mean spirited or that you're extremely shallow. That's just your standard. And it's okay. It's okay to have a high standard of beauty for your partners, especially if you meet those standards. Now, what I do believe is that sometimes in the gay community, we have unrealistic beauty standard expectations. So, in the gay community, a lot of people expect you to be young forever, to look young forever. That's another thing. And, to have this high level of fitness that sometimes is unattainable. It's unattainable for a few people. And it's something that some people don't even want. Like, some people don't want to be in the gym every single day. One of them, I can only do the gym twice a week, and that's a lot. That's already a lot. So I believe that we need to understand that there are types. Everybody has a type. Everybody is looking for something. Have you heard that song? So I think it's okay and it's valid that you have a specific type, but also know that just because some people love this and this is the conventional beauty, you can't accept that people dislike the type of body you have. There's so many people that like different types of bodies, different types of colors, personalities. So I feel like you shouldn't believe that the way that certain people look is the only way to look so that you can find a partner. I feel like just the way you are right now, you deserve love. And just the way you are right now, you don't even need to change. You are valid. And chances are people love you just the way you are. People, the right people will love you and accept you just the way you are. So you don't have to be changing. That's what I believe. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of emphasis in physical appearance and immediately they want to change so that they can be accepted in the dating community, on the dating, gay dating sphere. I feel like just the way you are is enough, is valid. But if you feel like you want to improve your looks, there is a higher chance of you winning. Because I feel like whenever you are more attractive in general, you get more attention and it's more likely for you to find that partner. But I don't think you should just change to find a partner, if that makes any sense. I feel like you should change because you want to and because you want to be better, but you shouldn't be changing your physical appearance dramatically just to find a man. But if that's what you want, that's also valid. I feel like it's also valid. It's also a valid reason for you to, look better, right? So I do believe in a way that gay standards being so high, they kind of make you a little bit, care more about your body and care more about your appearance. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with trying to look your best or to look better and present better into the world. I feel like there's only positives from that. What I don't think is good is you putting an insane amount of attention to the way you look and like trying to change things that you can change. And I feel like you should accept yourself. But if there's some things that you can do, so for example, in the tweet, the guy speaks about I don't have a skincare routine, and I'm just like, I mean, you don't need a skincare routine. Um, but if you wanted one and you feel like, hey, maybe a skincare routine will help me, even if it's just a moisturizer and retinol at night, that's it. That's my skincare routine. It's like the simplest skincare routine if I remember to do this. And I only do my skincare routine 4 times a month because I forget. I can only brush my teeth and go to bed. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do 100 times. I can't. It's so hard to have a skincare routine, by the way. I don't know where people find the time to like the energy at the end of your day to go putting like wash your face and put like 20,000 products. I can only do a moisturizer and a retinol if I remember. Other than that, I'll just brush my teeth and go to bed. So I just believe like if you really wanted to do things to improve your looks, it's totally fine. I feel like it's totally fine. I feel like in that sense, gay dating standards, and I feel like heterosexual standards are the same. Like looking better is actually something healthy. Trying to look better and trying to look your best, I think it shows self-care that you care about yourself, and I think it's actually healthy. So I don't think that's toxic. There you go. There you go. That's my verdict. A major part of compatibility is having shared interests and hobbies. He mentions in the tweet that he doesn't like to go clubbing a lot and that he doesn't like to listen to new artist music, and that's totally fine. He also mentions that he loves comics, that he loves video games, that he's a nerd. Newsflash, I am all of those things, except the new music. I do like music. I need to listen to new artists. Like, hello, yes. I do like that, but I personally consider myself a little nerdy. I do love clubbing, but not all the time. I can only do it like maybe once a month. Twice a month is pushing it. Okay. I will go there for 3 hours. I'll dance. I'll do everything, but I just feel like after a while, I'm like, you know what? I need some board games, something else that's also fun. And I think that a lot of people are like that. Not everybody is into clubbing. Not everybody is listening into, I guess, eclectic music or something like that. And people are into video games. I play video games every day. Yes, I play League of Legends every single day. That's how I like unpack or at the end of my day, I just want to play at least one round of League of Legends, and I feel like it just distresses me, and I'm like happy. I love it. I love that game. So there's nothing wrong with liking anime. Liking this, I love anime as well too. So I feel like I felt connected to that tweet on that part. Like I felt related. Like you don't feel like probably the most Instagrammable gays that are doing certain activities, and you look at them and like, oh, I don't do those things. That's because not every gay is represented in social media. I'm pretty sure that no one wants to see me play League of Legends. I'm pretty sure about that. Even though I might do it on a live. But I feel like yes, there's gay people that play video games. There's gay people that stay at home or play board games and listen to older music that they love. I feel like there's so many different gay types out there, and it seems like the loudest type is the ones that are partying and the ones that are out and about every day or like every week. And I think that there's so many different types of people. Not everybody is into excessive clubbing and drinking. There's even sober people. Hello. I sober. I don't drink. I don't do drugs at all. Never done them before. Crazy, I know. But I mean, there's a lot of people that just can't relate to the same things that other people do. There's so many different types of gay people. And I think that encapsulating gay people to this a stereotype, I think this is what's wrong. What's wrong is a stereotyping what gay people do and what gay people like. I think that there is a huge variety of things that gay people like to do, like a lot of things that they want to do, a lot of things that their hobbies, their passions. I know gays that like hiking. I know gays that love, sewing, and there's so many things. There's like so many things. So you can't believe that just every gay person it's clubbing and drinking or doing drugs or whatever. I feel like it's just a stereotype. And if you want to do those things and you want a partner that wants to do those things, it's totally valid. I think that's great. I think that's amazing. I feel like if you want someone that loves a good party and you love to have fun, you should find a partner that loves and appreciates those things. And I believe if you are a gamer or someone that loves anime or movies or whatever, you should find a partner that shares your hobbies and loves your interests. Probably you're not going to be able to match all of your hobbies, but having shared interests, it's a major part of compatibility. Like it strengthens the relationship, and you will probably have a better chance of having long-term good times with someone that enjoys the same things that you do. I do believe that. I do believe you should find people that like the same things you do, but you shouldn't stereotype gay people into being party animals and like everybody's a party animal. I don't think so. Something that's not talked about in this tweet, but I wanted to mention about gay dating toxic standards is that sometimes there's a lot of emphasis put in being masculine. There's like a lot of toxic masculinity around the dating arena, and you need to look a certain way. You need to act a certain way. And just as being a nerd or being feminine, right? It's something that sometimes it's not looked at positively. You know, some people want you to be like extra masculine, and sometimes you're trying to change yourself. You're not being authentic. You're limiting your self expression and who you truly are just to fit these molds and these stereotypes. One thing that I would tell you is I think you should be authentic. I think you should be authentic. I think that's the beauty of it. And if you have a nerdy spark, let your nerdy spark out. If you have a feminine spark, let your feminine spark out. Because the people that want to be around you, they want you to be you. They want you to be yourself. And I think that we put sometimes a lot of emphasis in looking a certain way, acting a certain way. Oh, I need to be like this. I can't do that. You know, I believe that the best policy to find your right partner is being yourself. Be yourself. I think you should be yourself. If you're nerdy, be nerdy. If you're feminine, be feminine. I am a little feminine myself, and I don't think if finding a partner depends on me toning down my femininity a little, I'm staying single forever. There you go. Single. No, I'm not going to be like mask for mask. No, thank you. However, I do believe that if you're a masculine man and you're looking for a masculine man, totally fine. Great preference. I do believe that. I believe like that's what you find attractive. That's what you like. That's what you're into. Go for it. But I don't think I'm not gonna be like more masculine to be with a mask for a mask. I don't think I'll do that. I feel like you're gonna get me the way I am. And if you don't like me, I guess you don't like me. Nothing was gonna happen. There you go. So I just believe that be authentic, be yourself. Don't let the dating sphere change you, who you are, your likes, what you want. Just be yourself. Another thing that's not talked about is relationship stereotypes. So a lot of people have this idea of how a relationship should look like, and your relationship, your unique love story, okay? It should be aligned with your desires, your aspirations, your values, right? So maybe the relationship that's perfect for me is not the one that's going to be perfect for you. And if someone has a monogamous relationship, maybe it's not going to work for another person that needs an open relationship. And we need to be able to understand that there's different types of relationships in the gay community and the way that people handle them. It's their business. That's something else. That's something that sometimes what works for someone is not going to work for someone else. Me personally, I have very high standards on what I want for a boyfriend. So, for example, I only believe there's two ways of dating. There is dating for marriage, which is long-term dating, or dating for breaking up, or dating with someone that you're incompatible until you break up. And I feel like I can't do this. I can't do dating for a breakup. I can't go and be like, oh, I'm knowing this person and I should give him a chance. La 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 la. No, the answer is no. I'm not dating to break up. Not anymore. I feel like it's a failure in my head. Like, why am I doing? What am I setting up for failure? It's either I'm gonna get married with this person or not. I'm very crazy in that sense, but I feel like that's what will work for me. If someone is just dating to break up or to see how things go and like with the feels, that's not gonna work for me. And I believe that there's a lot of people that have certain values, desires, aspirations, right? But also, I mean, people will look at me like, you're a content creator, sir. you know. So I feel like in general, in conclusion, you should not take advice from me. Okay? These are all my opinions, crazy opinions, but you should never take advice from me because I'm not in a successful relationship myself. I'm single. So, but I do like being single also. So I feel like I don't feel like, oh my God, I'm super lonely or something like that. I love being single, but I do believe, that dating is hard in general. Be easy on yourself and don't internalize, your failures in dating. Okay. And if you want to know how hard dating is, look at your family. Look at your family and figure out who has a healthy relationship. Your friends, straight friends, who has a healthy relationship. And I don't want to hear cheating scandals, separations, divorces, any of that. It's hard. It's hard to find a compatible partner. So, that being said, yes, go out and date. Don't take my advice. And I hope to see you in a new video. What do you think? Do you think gay dating standards are very high? Are they impossible? Or are we all crazy? What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, and I love you. I'll see you in the future. Goodbye.